Well, the restaurant owned by an Instagram star shut down by the city of Boston. Nursette had violations of...
felt this was necessary action due to the strain on the city resources to responding to calls of lack of...
Calling this a line is a misnomer.
They were overwhelmed, unfortunately. Lots of people without reservations.
Salt Bae's in serious trouble right now. One by one, his restaurants across the US and Europe are shutting down. And now, there's talk he could be banned from opening any future restaurants in the US. Permanently. Yes, forever. As if that weren't enough, he's also facing some major legal heat. Stuff that could even land him behind bars. So what's Salt Bae doing in response? Reports say he's trying to shift his focus to Latin America or the Middle East, hoping to dodge the legal chaos in the US. But here's the thing. The American Food Safety Department isn't letting anything slide. They're keeping a close watch on everything he does, making sure every move is strictly by the book. In the video, I'll walk you through exactly what's going on. The downfall of Salt Bae's empire, the lawsuits, the risks, and what might come next. Let's dive in. First off, you probably heard about the lawsuit he's dealing with in Miami. 24 former employees have taken him to court. Why? They say he stole all their tips. And while that case is still being processed, even more legal problems are piling up, ones that could make his situation a whole lot worse. Let me explain what's actually going wrong behind the scenes. His newer restaurants in the US have been shutting down one after the other. The Vegas location closed earlier this year. Beverly Hills shut down in June after just 4 years. The New York Midtown spot is still around for now, but who knows how long that'll last. And it's not just America. His London and Paris restaurants have gone dark too. Before Boston even got shut down, nearly all of his Western locations were already gone. When reporters asked people what they thought of Salt Bae's brand, the answers were brutal. Around 80% said they don't connect with it. Only 4% were supportive. The rest were just confused or turned off. On top of that, old scandals are coming back to light, making things even messier. So yeah, Salt Bae's brand and rep are both tanking. And the biggest issue? His ridiculously high prices. It all really started falling apart when he pulled one outrageous stunt that had people fuming. He actually charged a customer $1,000 with zero justification. The customer, Dwayne Miranda, didn't back down. And Salt Bae? He actually called the police on him. Dwayne later spoke out, detailing the entire experience. Said he felt completely scammed and embarrassed, all because Salt Bae wanted to upsell him overpriced steaks with hidden fees. They had ordered 2 tomahawk steaks and a rack of lamb. But when the bill came, they were stunned. They were charged $1,000 each for a golden version of the dish, which they never asked for. They ate the food assuming it was the standard order. But the waiter clearly took advantage. After that viral incident, people started asking deeper questions, not just about price, but about quality too. Dwayne and plenty of other customers began exposing him for overcharging and under-delivering. But Salt Bae didn't admit to anything. He doubled down, claiming his food was top-tier, world-class. It's like he didn't even hear what the critics were saying. Your food doesn't justify the price. Instead of fixing things, he just started tossing out empty defenses. Is it expensive? We are not expensive. Perception, not reality. Our product is best of the best. And the comments, they piled up. Former fans weren't holding back. Special night? It's just meat with salt. He forgot why we liked him in the first place. Salt Bae's first move to deal with the backlash? Ignore it. He kept posting the same flashy videos, showing off his signature salt sprinkles and celebrity guests, as if nothing was wrong. But you might be wondering, if things were always shady, how did Salt Bae even get famous? Well, it came down to big-name celebrity endorsements. Stars like Andrew Tate, Conor McGregor, and Diddy helped boost his image, posting videos, visiting his restaurants, and turning him into a viral icon. Salt Bae ran with it. Every shout-out meant more exposure, more hype, and more customers. Andrew Tate even once said, "We have a man who became a billionaire from salt. You can all put salt on, but he did it best." Bam. And that's not all. Tate even claimed Salt Bae was his personal friend. They met in Dubai, talked about money, clout, all that alpha male bravado. The illusion? It worked. For a while. Conor McGregor also paid visits and fueled the hype. And even Diddy, now in prison facing serious charges, played a role in elevating Salt Bae to luxury status. Just think about that. One of Salt Bae's biggest promoters is now a convicted criminal. What does that say about the people behind his brand? Overpriced food, fake luxury, celebrity selfies with shady figures. No wonder things are falling apart now. Shout out to my brother Salt Bae, opening his second NYC location, one of the best restaurants in the world. That kind of promotion built his brand. The rise was real, but so was the controversy. And at some point, Salt Bae forgot how he got there. He lost sight of the grind that made him famous. And now, it's all catching up to him. Restaurants are closing. People aren't just talking. They're posting proof. Videos show his once-packed restaurants totally empty or shut down. No steaks, no salt sprinkles, just locked doors. From viral king to faded meme, the fall is real. Remember Salt Bae's restaurant? The guy who drizzled salt on steaks? Where's that now? One visitor said, "Place looked amazing. Service was great, but the restaurant was completely empty. We were literally the only people there." And even when Salt Bae tries to make a comeback, it backfires. Remember the Champions League final? He tried to sneak in for attention, and security rejected him at the door. From VIP guest to getting denied like a random fan with no ticket. That's how far he's fallen. From social media sensation to overpriced gimmick, now banned, broke, and locked out of the very events that once boosted his fame. And it doesn't end there. Salt Bae claims he wasn't kicked out, that he was just waiting for his ride. His team said there was no event, no drama, and that security simply moved him aside. But if that's true, why was he dressed to impress and hanging around like he was trying to get in? And it's not just him getting denied. His businesses are getting shut down too, all over the world. That's why the American Food Safety Department is now keeping a very close eye on him, because if any of the accusations stick in court, he's facing real legal trouble. Unsafe food? Health law violation equals up to 1 year in prison and 10K, 100K in fines. Withholding staff tips or underpaying? Labor law breach equals 1 year in jail, major fines, and full repayment. Hiding income or cheating taxes? Tax fraud equal 1 to 5 years behind bars and fines of 100K to 500K. Scamming customers with fake fees? Consumer fraud equal up to 5 years prison and 5K, 100K plus in fines. If even one of the charges holds up, Salt Bae could be looking at jail time and serious financial fallout. And that's exactly why he's trying to lay low, shift his business overseas, and escape the spotlight. So now the question is, would you still pay to see Salt Bae sprinkle salt live? Or has the show officially ended? Let me know what you think in the comments.